двоих столкнулось.
Что там случилось вообще?
И там второй вот справа.
Я второй не вижу. А, второй упал?
Да, второй упал. Два летело рядом. Я думаю, там...
Big guy with a big heart, would have done anything for anyone. He's just a true gentleman. I spent quite a fair bit of time with that in the helicopters, so his professionalism, he was just on point with everything. So that's why just a bit very hard to understand what happened yesterday when I've seen him do so many miraculous things in a chopper and how structured he was and the way he worked. Oh yeah, I mean Ash, not just in a social scene, but everyone knows him and knows who he is and the kind of person he is. So the flight community would certainly be in a bit of disarray at the moment, seeing someone like Ash and what happened yesterday. I met Ash about 6 years ago through some mutual mates, and Ash being Ash, you sort of naturally want to be his mate. He was a big guy with a big heart, so we got on really well. He was a full family man, and it's pretty unfortunate he's gone now. Sort of how, why, what, it was pretty a bit to take on board. So it sort of sunk in a bit late last night and this morning. So it's just the process.
What we do know at this very early stage of the investigation is that one helicopter was taking off. That's had 7 people on board. Another one coming into land with 6 people on board. Now, they've collided. The one helicopter that was taking off appears its main rotors have collided with the landing helicopter, caused considerable damage to the front section of that helicopter. In the process of that collision, the main rotor blades and gearbox of the helicopter taking off have separated from the aircraft, causing it to tragically crash down onto a sandbar. At this stage, we've got 4 people who have tragically lost their lives. Another 3 are in a very serious condition in hospital. The second helicopter coming into land. Now that has remarkably managed to land upright, and considering the damage that was done to the front left-hand section of that helicopter where the pilot was sitting, that's been a remarkable achievement. So whilst it has been very tragic that 4 people have lost their lives and many families are mourning this morning, we could have had a far worse situation here, and the fact that that one helicopter has managed to land has been quite remarkable. Look, we gather as much evidence as we can, and that'll be from the weather at the time, from the tasking, to how long those helicopters had been operating that day, to how long the pilots had been flying. There's a lot that go into it, the loading, the fuel. So they're the sorts of things that do take my investigators quite some time to piece together. And then we go through that painstaking process of determining what potentially had a contributing factor and what potentially didn't. So that's something that we won't know for quite some time yet.
We believe that the two British nationals, we believe husband and wife, with a next of kin local, and the other person from New South Wales. There was other family members on board, as we understand it.